Back. You still hear crickets? Shouldn't hear any crickets in here. There definitely should. Okay, what about now? You got me now? You got me now? Can you hear me now? It was from where I had to swap everything over. Well, there you go, crotch shot. You shouldn't be able to hear no crickets now. It's a whole different camera. Or a whole different microphone. Yeah, because this is off. Well, it's going to be low. You can sit on my toes. Tony Clark, thanks for the super chat. It's going to go straight to Our Lady Mary J, which real name is Shannon Lynn. Used to go by, we all know. Yeah, all this money's going to go to her. So there was absolutely nothing good about episode 8. My favorite guitar is my 87 Stagemaster. It's probably my favorite. And my second favorite is my one-off 1984 Beretta. But my 87 Stagemaster is just freaking beautiful. Man, it's beautiful. Now, I mean, I'm kind of in love with all of them, though. I love my collection. I love my guitars. I really don't want a Vader TV series. It's got to be something with you. I don't, because there's no crickets in here. Like I said, this thing's soundproof. Kramer made some really shitty guitars, and they made some really good guitars. And as long as you got the good guitars, or if you went through the shitty guitars and set them up correctly and did everything you're supposed to them, they're freaking awesome. Sound great. Three Beretta, well, 5 Berettas. I have 5 Berettas. I don't know why it's a different camera. I mean, it's a different microphone altogether. So, yeah, I love the Berettas. Love the Berettas. Everybody says you can't get, but one sound out of them, but actually, I get a lot of sounds out of my Beretta. So, I get some really good sounds out of my breaths. But I mean, my stage master, I mean, it's just I can't. It's, there's no comparison. Yeah, they were high all the time. They were all on cocaine, and this is a true story. Um, and they were lazy in putting them together because they had to get them out so quickly. So as long as you got them in and then set them up correctly, they make great guitars. But that's, I mean, it's true. I mean, they were all freaking coked up out of their mind. And well, there's a few guns back there. There's a few of them. Um, yes, yes. Unless it is my long gun, which is this one right there. That one's actually sighted in at 1,000 yards. That one right there, I don't. That one I shoot with one eye, but the rest of them, yes. Um, we are helping Shannon Lynn, which is the original Mary Jade. Um, she's in pretty bad shape. She's been in bad shape for years, but she's in really bad shape now. And I'm going to do everything I can. I don't know how much the super chats were from the last one and this one, but I have already given 500. And more than likely, when I close on my house on the 13th, I will probably give another 2,000. Because I know what it's like to go through that. I know what it's like to have cancer. I know what it's like to go through chemotherapy. And I'm going to do everything I can to help her out. I didn't have anybody to help me out. And, you know, she's pretty much in the same situation. So I would really like to help her out. And like I told her, I said, you know, we got a great community. You know, we're not rich. There's not, 60,000 of us. But I figure if I fill up 2,500, we should be able to raise more. And I'll get up with, me and Bonnie will get up with, who was it? Star Wars. Bonnie, who was it? Star Wars. I know they're the cosplayers. I'll get up with them. And, yeah. She had cancer. Now from a side effect, she had to have back surgery. And, yeah. Well, I'm actually part of the 501st. Well, I mean, Kathleen's gone. She's got nothing. She's got absolutely nothing. Bonnie was just saying we're going to get up with you. Let's talk Star Wars so we can raise some money for my favorite character ever, um, which was Mary Jade. And she brought Mary Jade to life. She's the only one that's ever been Mary Jade. So not a problem. Um, yeah, I'm not a survivor yet. I'm not out of mine, but yeah, I'm not a. I mean, I'm not completely out of mine yet. I still have another surgery to go, and I'm still on like 12 different medications right now. So I'm not so sure if they go back to the original storyboard, she's going to be a Mary Jane character. However, if they don't go back to the original storyboards, knowing him, she could actually become, yes, and this is going to do it. We can do this. You ready for this? She could actually become Kylo's mom, Carrie Russell. Yeah. Yeah, I know. as in they adopted Kylo. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Which more than likely would make Rey a Solo. Um, it puts a twist on shit. It really does. And she's going to be fighting. She's going to be training. Well, she is training now. They've already flown her ass over there. So yeah, I'm going to be on Geeks and Gamers this week. So I can talk about it with Jeremy then. But the thing that really got me is once she came out and did the GoFundMe page, she was completely jumped on by everybody. I mean, everybody. And that's sad. I mean, that's sad. Um, yeah, let's talk Star Wars. We're gonna definitely get up with you, and we're gonna raise as much money as we can possibly raise for. So, I mean, she still has hospital bills and everything. I mean, and she's still going to the doctor daily. So, yeah, exactly. I'll let John and Matt talk no tomorrow. Since tomorrow night is the Rebel Alliance. So, but like I said, at the end of this stream, I'll have the GoFundMe page down below, so you can come back and just click on that link, and it'll take you straight to it. I've already got it up on Twitter. It's already been tweeted, retweeted a bunch. So, um, as much money as we can get raised for. I mean, she had actually got to the point she was selling all of her Mara Jade stuff that she had left over. Mara Jade was not in the movies. Mara Jade was a fictional character, and was Luke Skywalker's wife. However, they needed a real person, for photo shoots, and she was also used in the games. So, so she is the real life version of Mara Jade. Yes. All right, sounds good. Anything we can do to help her out would be great. Like I said, she got to the point where she sent her kids up to the attic to grab all of her Mara Jade stuff and started selling it off. Ben was Luke and Mara Jade's son. That's correct. On this channel, she has watched this channel. I know she is subscribed to Jeremy, and I know she's subscribed to Ethan, and she's not into this new Star Wars crap either. So she had to have surgery on her back, from the extended chemotherapy, because it just kills your body, tears it down. I mean, it's that's what chemo does. Chemo kills everything. So she had to end up having surgery on her back, and it's not better, at all. She's in a ton of pain all the time. She has to go to pain management all the time. She has to go to the doctor all the time. I know how much medical bills can add up to because I think I'm $325,000 in debt right now on medical bills. So, yeah, so I can see how it. I mean, I can see how quickly. Um, yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, you can either do it through Super Chat, or you can, because all the Super Chat, I'm donating all the Super Chat money is going to go directly to her. So at the end of the night, whatever we got on Super Chat between this one and the first one that we started up had to shut down, I'm going to go ahead and send that in. I've already sent 500 in. And then there'll be a link down below that you can just click on, and it'll take you straight to the GoFundMe page, and you can do it there. So either way you want to do it, and like I said, it doesn't matter if it's $1, $5. It makes absolutely, if you get 20 people to do $5, it's 100. $100 goes a long way. Um, and people don't realize it, but she used to be at all the cons. You would always see her at the cons signing autographs, pictures, everything else. She even sold her costume. She sold everything. And had I known, I would have bought it. And I would have let her keep it. I would have just gave her the money for it so she could keep it. Because I'll have the link down below. If I do it now, it might knock me offline. So I'll have the link down below in this live stream. Once it's over, I'll be able to go back in it and drop the link in it. So the link will be there for the GoFundMe page. But I think anybody in our Star Wars community should always come together if somebody else is in need. So I can't drop it there because I have to go somewhere else to get it. And if I come off of this page because I'm having to do this in beta, if I come off of this page, it's going to shut the stream down. Now you can run over to Twitter and grab the link, Bonnie, if you want to, and drop the link in the comments. It won't shut anything down. If I do it, it'll shut it down. They really need to get this damn live streaming shit done. They keep sending me a survey on what I think of live streams, and I keep telling them I think shit. But he's not been officially signed to it yet, Sean. He's not been officially signed to write Indiana Jones 5. Although he was approached with it, but he has not been officially signed. So, that's great. I'm glad because, at this point, I don't think he needs a job. I think he needs therapy, and I think he needs an asshole. Well, what hers did in Vader is the chemotherapy had actually, she had taken chemo for so long that it had actually broken down the bone structure itself. And breaking down the bone structure in your spine is not a good thing. You got to remember that's where all your nerve endings run up through the spine. So, like I said, chemo kills everything. Just like Ryan Johnson, just like SJW. They're all cancer. They're all cancer. All cancer. All cancer. Every one of them. Everything they touch goes to shit. And I also wanted to bring this up. Yeah, my chemo nightmare is still going, and I ended up losing 36 pounds. I'm on all kinds of freaking supplements and vitamins and everything else. But, for somebody who's 6'1" that weighs 200 pounds to lose 37 pounds is makes you look pretty damn bad. And I'm just now gaining some of it back. I'm only up to 185 now, so I've got about another 15 pounds to go. Bonnie just put up the link right there for the GoFundMe page. And like I said, $1, $5, $2, $3, it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't. As long as we're helping out, we're helping out. I don't have a mic volume now. I had to disconnect my microphone. Well, I mean, in the case of my cancer, it's in my head. So yeah, I can't really put baking soda in my head. Oh, I just got the notification that I just went live. Yeah, I have heard news on who's going to be taking KK's spot, but like until they're confirmed or one of them takes it, I mean, it's up between three people right now. They're all male, so um, it's not her vein. It's not in her vein. Veins have nothing to do with the nervous system. All right, Rob. Good night, bud. I haven't seen any employees attacking anybody on Twitter. Um, no, it won't be George. George is like, screw that, I'm done. You've already screwed it up so much, it's not even funny. Yeah, Diane, I agree with you. But then again, at this point, they don't they don't have any money. They're broke. Um, yeah, Kylo is more man baby than man. He's a child. I mean, he's a kid, and not a good one either. And I don't give a shit to watch him get really redeemed. Yeah, Stan Lee's going through a lot of shit right now. I don't understand why people aren't stepping up to help him either. Um, oh, screw that vegan shit. I can't do the vegan shit. I'd rather die from cancer. Um, yeah, I gotta have my meat. I'm a meatosaurus. Yeah, I gotta have my meat. Yeah, George is ready to retire. Matter of fact, I just saw a picture that they took of George like 3 days ago, and man, um, he looked bad. I mean, bad. He looked really bad. Okay, I don't have scar tissue on my back, neither does she. Because JJ doesn't want the job. Nobody wants the job. Directors don't even want to come in. Yeah, directors don't even want to come in. Um, and I honestly don't blame them. Yeah, it might be, but meat tastes good. So I'm gonna stick with the meat. Um, yeah, damn right. I'll go in. Shit, at this point, I'll go in for free. I'll take the shit over for free. I mean, I'll take it over for free. I'll run the damn company for free. Um, oh yeah, they're gonna be making public announcements, and that's if they get the Fox deal. So, but yeah, they're not gonna announce all of this stuff. I agree. The directors are pussies. Um, okay, I can do that. Meat tastes like murder, and murder's delicious. My man Jimmy. No, I don't work for Coca Cola. I know. I want me some murder now too. I'm ready to get me some murder too. I haven't eaten yet. Um, well, they can't afford to lose any money if they don't get Fox. If Comcast gets Fox, then that means Comcast, Universal, and 21st Century Fox will become all in the same way um, Lucasfilm, Marvel, Pixar, and everything else are all the same. So you can also expect Universal's theme parks to incorporate the stuff that's coming from 20th Century Fox. Which I mean, when it comes to theme park to theme park, Disney really doesn't want any more competition, and Universal's already taken a market share of that. I like Universal. I mean, I like Disney. Don't get me wrong. I love Disney parks, but Universal is badass. I mean, ever since Harry Potter's Wizarding World come along, I mean, they're taking a big share of Disney's profits. Well, if Comcast were to get it, because Comcast and Universal are the same, so if they were to get that, now they have 20th Century Fox and all their characters to go along with it, which is X Men, Deadpool, blah 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 blah. Now, how it's going to affect their movies? Well, Kathleen Kennedy's ass is going to be going anyway. Um, they're trying to do everything in their power to fool people to watch Nine, and it's not going to happen. We're not stupid. Bring Luke back like Gandalf the White. Man, please go on with that damn one ring to rule them all. That shit's not going to happen, and that would be a stupid idea to begin with. I would rather somebody just wake up or Luke just pop back into his clothes. I don't want to see. I don't want to see any scene like that. Well, they're not going to touch the Last Jedi, so you can just hang that up. They're never going to touch that. They're never going to mess with the Last Jedi. They don't want to put any more money into that movie. Um, so they don't need to edit it out. They just need to start. They just need to start episode 9 with him popping back into his damn clothes. Like, holy shit, I was almost dead. There you go. Um, yeah, so I mean, they would. They don't want to touch the Last Jedi. They put enough money in it. They know how much money it's cost them. Um, a space uniform. I mean, a space unicorn. No, that's funny. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, shit. If he just pops right back in his clothes and just kind of gives you that look of, oh man, yeah. I mean, but you got to remember, he is Luke, so anything's possible with Luke. It's not possible in this movie. But I mean, it's possible because he's Luke, but it's not going to happen. There's actually a cut of The Last Jedi that you would actually like, and Bob Iger has it, but that's not the one that they released. Bob Iger let her hang herself with The Last Jedi. Yes. I wish they would release that version as an extended cut, or have somebody go in, another director go in and re-edit that cut, and then release it as a special edition without Roundhead, being part of it. And they could release the Iger cut in the future. My weekend has been work, 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 Sledge. Well, I mean that's about how true it is. It's completely different. There were lots of things taken out of the Last Jedi. There were lots of reshoots that came, and I do mean they did reshoots for months, um, and replaced a whole bunch of stuff that was already done. Yes, and Bob Iger has enough money that he could afford to do it. Well, I mean, when you got billions of dollars, I mean, that's like me throwing $100 at something. I don't have lower back pain. Yeah, I don't have lower back pain. No, it was better before, and they went back in and fucked it up. I get headaches because there's a tumor in my brain. Right, but this was the way for Bob. This was the way for Bob Iger to be able to get her out of the way. See, he's not looking at the I'll take the losses. This is where I have this many losses. He's looking at down the line. Okay, once I get rid of her, I can get somebody in here that can make money. So he's actually looking at the overall. Um, it's all right, man. I've learned to deal with it. I go back in for surgery again next week, so well, he can't fire her in the middle of a merger. And the toys are crap. I mean, they really are crap. And Vader said it right. I mean, they're cheap as shit. The toy line has went to crap. I appreciate that. I mean, I've been going through this for 4 years, so uh, if I become one with the Force, why do you become a ghost? You should be able to materialize a physical body at will, because that's the way the Force is. You're manifesting. You're just manifesting. But I don't want any surgery in Mexico. I'm good. I'm good. I would rather have my buddy next door just cut a hole in there and do that shit. So I would go to Mexico and have anything done. But the toys have turned to shit. They're cheaply made. They're crap. I mean, they're crap toys. I mean, literally, they're crap toys. I could go get some of their new toys because I have a bunch of them that are still in the box, and they're just crap toys. I mean, really are crap toys. I haven't even opened them up. They're just in the box. I did all that stuff Triangle Hat. Um, that came straight from the nutritionist that I had to go see. And the toys are expensive. Yeah, and they're crap. I mean, they're crap. I get one Mountain Dew a day, and everything else has to be water. And I'm actually on um, a pretty strict diet, so I can't eat as much meat as I possibly could. But God, I love meat. It's junk. I mean, it really is. It's junk. Like I said, I mean, I got two bags. I mean, two humongous bags of toys. Um, yeah, I don't think I want to run all the way to Thailand for surgery, but I end up going to Palmetto State University over there in Columbia, and they're great. Their whole surgical team is on the medical board for South Carolina, so they know exactly what they're doing. And it doesn't take me that long to recover from it. I mean, it hurts, it's pain in the ass, but now if I go to Thailand, it's not going to be for surgery. Anovos has taken a hit over the past 5 years. Um, and seriously, Anovos has they've shot themselves in the damn foot. If you order something from them, uh, normally you're looking at 6 months to a year before you even get it. Okay, well, I can order the same identical thing, same quality or better, and I can get it for cheaper and I can have it within 6 weeks instead of having it in a year. That's how backed up Anovos is. So Anovos is hurting business wise. Forrest Gump will return from time to time to be like this. You do know that was Kathleen Kennedy, right? And she wasn't in any kind of suit at all. Well, the thing is Diane, is their contract's not up with them until 2020, and they're contracted to make so many toys a year. So um, whether they make it through the end of this year, which is just 2018, which means they have another year. Um, Black Moose loves reviews for you. Oh, that's funny. Um, Scout Trooper helmet still makes me laugh. Um, the EFX armor, it's cheap. I mean, it really is. It's cheap. Um, Now, if you just want some good armor and it's actually a good quality, you might have to wait 3 to 4 months to get it. But I mean, there are a lot of armor companies out there. There's armor companies right now that have stuff in stock. Um, the latest Stormtrooper I just built come from AP Armor. A guy named Mark at AP Armor, and they keep it in stock. So I mean, I bought it and it shipped the next day. So, what up, Ziggy? Yeah, mine came in a kit. Um, which I mean, you got to cut everything out and do everything else. But I mean, you're gonna have to fit the armor to yourself anyway. So, so I've got there's another that you can get within 6 to 8 weeks, which is called WTF armor. That's ran by a guy named Walt, and um, and Walt makes a really nice armor set. Which he's the one that did my Shadow Trooper. Yes, we did all the drawings. All the drawings are done. I have not seen the Grand Prix at all. Um, I play everything from 90s music all the way up till today. And most of it is more hard rock stuff than anything. Yeah, I changed your luck and you had a whole weekend of watching Star Wars. Force Ghost Luke will return to mix up Ben Swallow's protein shakes with Talosiren amino acids. Come on, man. Come on. I can't help it. The man's chest is like that big, but you put him in his stuff and he's like this. And I really hate the fact they made him look so much like Dan Reven. That really pissed me off. Um, but I mean, then again, that just shows that they can't come up with an original thought. So, no, the Black Series line is targeted towards adults. Yeah, definitely. Um, um, there's been a couple people leave EA here in the past couple days. Um, they don't like the way EA is going either. I wish they would bring back LucasArts, but they already own it. I mean, why license shit out to somebody else when you already own another company that can create it? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, yeah, they're made a whole lot better than that other cheap shit. I mean, I literally, when they came out, you could get the two 4-inch action figures, and they were 19.99 for two 4-inch action figures, and I was like, no, shit, no, hell no. I mean, I bought 200 stormtroopers, and I think I paid $1 a piece, and they were brand new in the box, but they were the old school stormtroopers. So now, if I can find that again, I'm gonna buy more. Um, well, every prop replica that I want, I already have, and they're already available. You just have to find them. And a company called shit. Damn it. I'll think of it in a minute. I'll let you know what the company is, because they actually do make really good ones. It was an awesome deal for $200. I mean, 200 old school stormtroopers, not Force Awakens stormtroopers, old school stormtroopers in the packages for $1 a piece. And I decorated my entire Christmas tree with them some bitches. And my elf on the shelf was getting, you know, freaking hung up and strapped up and everything else, and there'd be stormtroopers all over him. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't ask me. Um, I'm not going to tell you it's okay to do it, but I mean, if you're from Alabama, yes, yes, it is. Yeah, RA Prop Replicas does a really good job. They're just really freaking expensive. Um, I would have to look it up because there's another company that makes them, and they're not as expensive. EA makes horrible games. Uh, EA makes horrible games. Horrible, horrible, horrible games. Just terrible. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why they stopped Lucas. I mean, I understand that you have to employ a lot of people and it takes a lot of technology, and it's probably easier to have somebody pay you to license them to actually for them to spend their money to create a game. But um, I have a lot of original figures. My ex didn't get shit out of the house when we split. But I mean, I have to pay her ass alimony every month. So, well, I mean, yeah, gold member would make a horrible. He'd make a horrible psychic medium. And that's every time I look at it, that's what I think of is gold member. Yes, women cost money, definitely. Yes, Snoke is gold member. Now, I love gold, and the whole eating is damn. Just well, that's a keeper. Yeah, that's just that. Every time I saw Snoke, it's exactly what I thought. Like, damn, there's gold member. Yeah, baby, yeah. Man, I liked Empires at War. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I cannot be betrayed. Oh shit, I got betrayed. Exactly. Oh man, you are a freaking trip. You are a freaking trip. Best James Bond, Sean Connery. I mean, James Bond, Sean Connery. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Roger Moore was great, but I mean, you can't, Sean Connery with the accent and it's, that's him. I don't know what leakage you're talking about coming coming from the quartering. I haven't seen anything that the quartering did. I have been working my ass off trying to come up. There's a big story I'm about to put out, and it's gonna piss a shit ton of people off, but it is what it is. So yeah, and as far as the new, I don't like any of the new Bond characters. So episode 9 should go straight to DVD. It would probably do better to go straight to Redbox. The episode 9 announcement of what? A major star joining? You mean like Kerry Russell? At this point, they can put the freaking Dwayne the Rock Johnson in there. It doesn't make a shit to me. I don't care. Oh well, there's a couple more characters that they're getting ready to announce. A couple more that are getting ready to come in. Yeah, there's a couple more that they're getting ready to announce. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly haven't had time to even look through anything. I've been working on this one story that's going to be a big one. So that's build a man of fire. He's warm for a night. Set a man on fire, and he's warm for the rest of his life. That's funny. Oh shit. Look. I've told y'all numerous times they're going to throw the kitchen sink at this thing, and they're going to sink so much money into this movie, and when it bombs, it's going to be like Hiroshima, 10 times, 10 times worse. I hope Jar Jar's in it. Well, that would make it a complete clusterfuck. Um, well, on the original storyboard, that's why I brought it up. I mean, I'm not going to confirm that it's Mary Jade, but on the original storyboards from way back the when Abrams actually took it over, it was a Mary Jade character. She was also um, Teresa. That's so awesome of you. Teresa on her super chat says she donated $50 for Shannon. Anyone want to match that? Think of it as the money you would have spent on Star Wars. And she appreciates that, and I appreciate that so much. Her character means a lot to me, and I went to a Comic Con, and I was extremely young. And if I could find it, I wish I could still find it. It was a picture of her, headshot of her, and and she signed it for me, and I was extremely little. And I wish I could find it. Um, yeah, Teresa, that's great. Um, yeah, she is Mary J. She is Mary J. She is supposed to get back with me tomorrow. She's going to call me tomorrow. Um, it's okay, Invader. Don't worry about it. Like I said, anything will help. And right now, I mean, we just need to take care of our own. Um, I've had the TV on all weekend long. I haven't been able to watch it, but I've had Rebels on. So my dogs have been watching Rebels all weekend long, and I can just hear it in the background because I've been trying to get so much stuff done, and I've been trying to do my research on this. I'm about to break some shit wide ass open, and it's going to cause a damn shit storm. So I am not a reporter. Have never wanted to be a reporter. Still don't want to be a reporter of the news. Um, but I can't take people just um, blatantly coming out and jumping on people and harassing them for no freaking reason, especially when they're the reason. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, I actually do tell the truth, though. I mean, the truth is the truth. I agree with that. Um, I know actors need to act, but any actor that cares about their craft over money to survive cashing in on Disney Star Wars work right now, I feel almost no sorrow for their careers when the saga tanks. Um, uh, uh, if Lucasfilm came up to you right now and said, "Do you want to be in a Star Wars movie?" I think everybody would be like, "No, I'm good." No, I'm good. Oh, Jesus. Well, if you haven't noticed, there's not been Ryan's not lashing out at fans anymore. Ryan's not really talking about Ryan's not really talking about anything right now. As a matter of fact, his buddy had to pick him up the other day. He was feeling awful bad because it seems like Hollywood has shunned him, and you know, and that's probably from taking a multi-billion-dollar franchise and pretty much um, screwing it without a rubber on. So wouldn't watch episode 9 if I even had a role in it. Oh Lord. Oh, there's Hound. Yeah, Ryan Johnson's the equivalent of the iceberg the Titanic hit. I think his head might be bigger than the fucking iceberg, though. Honestly, um, I would not turn down Kennedy's job. I would not. Yes, Hollywood has turned on them. Directors do not want to direct anything for Star Wars. Uh, it was tough enough to come up with three people that would even consider taking the job. Uh, uh, and yes, Ryan Johnson is taking that ass of shit for completely fucking up a multi-billion dollar. Um, how do you fuck up Star Wars? I mean, seriously. JJ has no back end deal on episode 9 under the contract that he signed back in 2017, early 2017 when he started writing the script. He was to get money for directing, money for writing, him and Chris Terrio, and he was supposed to get money for being a director. Now, after all this other crap, you know, he hasn't done anything since. So there's nothing else that would there's nothing else that he's done that would increase the amount of money that they'd be willing to pay him. The last thing I heard from Comcast is they're still trying to figure out exactly what they're going to bid, and they're trying to make it where there's not as much of a tax liability on it. So that's what killed them last time, is the tax liability. With it being an all cash offer instead of a mostly stock offer, and they were going to have to pay the taxes on $4.5 billion, which was actually going to be a shit ton of money. No. Where's the crickets? I don't know. We're in a soundproof room here. Well, it's soundproof until I turn the amp on. No, I am not from Alabama. Absolutely not. I've never lost anything in Alabama. I've driven through it. Well, that's because my toes are right here. Oh, I am in the middle of putting together that Georgia. I told you I would put together the stuff for the new Star Wars themed hotel, which is actually going to turn out to be pretty cool. And like I said, it is based off of OT characters, not off of the new stuff. And it's actually going to turn out well. So what's happening is you still need to send me your address, Emma. That's what's happening. And you still need to find and don't go to don't go to one of them cheap novelty stores and get me no invitation freaking boomerang. I want you to go to one of them real aborigines that knows how to throw a boomerang and have him give me a boomerang. Well, that's because it's not a surprise. And the reason it's not a surprise is because the original trilogy is what brings people in. But you will completely. Remember I told you I hadn't seen anything about the bedrooms. What the bedrooms will look like in the hotel or anything else. Okay, so I have two. I actually have two now. Two pictures of concept art of what the bedrooms would look like, and they're pretty damn cool. The other thing is once you check into the hotel, you have the option of dressing up as you would be dressed up in Star Wars. So everywhere you go would be in Star Wars. So, because everybody else is already dressed up, the people that work there are already dressed up, the character are already there. There are gaming tables there. The cantina is there. Every window in the entire hotel, every window is as if you are on an Imperial ship. So there are constantly TIE fighters going by, X-Wings going by. Every window is like that. Every one of them is interactive. So even the ones in your room are interactive. So it's not like you can see outside or anything. Every window is interactive. So as you're walking down through there, you're looking, you can actually see, part of them will be, it's freaking awesome. It's fucking awesome. They need to hurry up and fix this shit because, damn, I'd love to go see that. But until they get rid of Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson, I'm not. But yeah, it's awesome. And I'm talking about they have like, you know, there's stuff on the ceiling as well. Like, and you look up and there's, you know, another Star Destroyer above you. And, you know, so you're walking around in Star Wars clothes, talking with other people in Star Wars clothes and having a good time. And the restaurants and everything else. I mean, the whole thing is enclosed in itself. Um, the, um, the hotel itself has two rides included in it. One is you can one is a battle, so you'll be in a battle on an Imperial ship, and the other is flying the Millennium Falcon. Um, Now, the other thing that will happen, and I told you about this the other day, is um, they were getting a patent for the blaster. Okay, well, the patent's been approved for the blaster. That's going to work. So you will actually be able to rent blasters and go around. And yes, you can shoot and have it out with stormtroopers inside of the freaking hotel. I have pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures of that stuff, and it's cool as shit. Um, I mean, it really is cool as hell. Um, and I mean, it's cool.